It's the oldest international sporting competition in the world, possibly the most technologically advanced, and it's got a history straight out of a Victorian novel.
All the different characters, all the scandals that have happened, the millionaires, the billionaires, the tycoons, the wonderful sailors, the stories go on and on and on.
If you've never experienced yachting's premier competition, Barcelona has a treat for you. As host for the 37th America's Cup Challenge, Barcelona is inviting visitors to the America's Cup experience, an immersive introduction to this thrilling race.
Well, the goal of the America's Cup experience is to understand what is America's Cup, because in Europe, as well in Spain and in Catalonia, Barcelona, not many people knows about this championship.
I remember when I first came to Barcelona, I sat down with the design agency and they said, tell me about the America's Cup. We were still there 6 hours later. Where do you start? So it's a very big subject with a very broad waterfront, and you have to pick. I used to say my 90-year-old father needs to be just as engaged as a 3-year-old child walking in here, and everybody in between.
The facility that houses the America's Cup experience is perfectly located in the port of Barcelona. And when it was recently renovated to create the museum, it came with a big built-in advantage.
We already had a nice piece of real estate in the massive IMAX screen, which I think is the second biggest in Europe.
Close to 600 square meters, with one projector laser of more than 50,000 lumens and one surround system. The experience, as you saw, it's amazing, absolutely. After, we have the welcome hall with a LED display of 3.2 pixel pitch and 5,000 nits. It's enormous. It's 6 meters by 8 meters at the entrance. And well, we have the turn of time of close to 100 displays of different sizes who work, each one showing his own information and sometimes together showing one image.
You'll see around that there's infographics, there's touch screens, you can touch things, you can hold them, you can watch video, you can be immersed in technology. So we try to use as much as possible.
A story like the America's Cup is always changing, so the AV technology had to make it easy for changes in real time to provide the latest information to visitors.
We always knew that it was an iterative process, so we have to keep on evolving, we have to keep on looking at the content that's coming back every single day. We've already done an update to the main video that's in the auditorium. I think technology is allowing us to change on the hoof and change, iteratively when we need to.
When I see the faces of the people who come and see the different installation, they are happy when they go out and they know how they work. The championship. This is the most important for me.
There's a very, very unique atmosphere around an America's Cup that if you could bottle it and sell it, you'd be a multimillionaire. But I think Barcelona is going to see something magnificent.